when we first booked our wedding and everything, they have their own wedding coordinator. So I figured, I don't need a planner. I can do it all on my own. Then 3 months before the wedding, got really stressful. I had venue people not calling me back, not showing up to my appointments. So it got really stressful. So then we talked about getting a wedding planner, and the wedding planner was able to set up all the appointments. With the wedding planner, she is directly on the bride and the groom. With a venue coordinator, they are all about their employees, making sure the food comes out on time, making sure the rentals and everything are there. More dealing with the venue than paying attention to the bride and groom. With Fairy Godmother, it was Colin, and then she also brought 2 other wedding planners. So I had about 150 guests to 3 planners, which was really nice. And we did have some issues at the wedding, which I had no idea that even happened because of my Fairy Godmothers. I had one of my bridesmaids almost faint when the ceremony was going on, and Fairy Godmother snuck up there, took care of her. Most of the guests didn't even know what was going on. So if she wasn't there to catch her and see what was going on, it could have been a disaster. So I'm so thankful for that. And I'm sure there was other things that might have went wrong, but that whole day was amazing. And I'm so thankful for having a Fairy Godmother there that day. She made appointments for us. She called venue people. She was able to find our
videographer.
She was able to find hair and makeup people, find prices for us on everything, calling around to different venue people to see if they were even open the date, so I didn't even have to make the phone calls. So it was less stress on me, and she took on a lot for us, so that was really nice.
Yeah. I was living out of town, and Darcy was doing most of the wedding, planning and, making all the appointments and trying to do a lot of the organizing and stuff here during the weekend and everything, and I'd be gone on the weekends, and, she got to the point where we'd try to set up appointments on the weekends, like she said, and, things just never seemed to go well. People forgot about our weekend appointments or didn't show up and this and that, so, it got to a point a couple months before the wedding where she was pretty much just freaking out because she thought that's how the rest of the wedding was going to go. So that's when, like she said, we sat down, we talked, and with seeing the way how frustrated she was and how upset she was at that point, it's just like, anything we could do to make this go smoother and to have the rest of the wedding pan out the way we hoped and always, planned on, let's take a chance and see what we could do. And, that's when she contacted Colin and brought her in. And, like Darcy said, she did an amazing job just being able to come in, get a hold of all of our vendors and everything like that, get everyone on the same page and make sure that all the meetings we had with them from that point forward went smooth. And, from that point forward, pretty much all our appointments, all our meetings, and the wedding obviously went perfect. So Darcy told me originally it was like paying for a day of coordinator, but definitely wasn't that because Colleen was there whenever we needed her, anytime we needed to meet, and definitely performed the day of. So
yeah, she will go. She's not there just for the day of. She does a whole itinerary when you're supposed to arrive, when you're supposed to wake up, how the whole day plans out. So that takes a lot of stress off on the bride trying to figure out how everything's going to go. She gets with all of the venue people and tells them what time they're supposed to be there and coordinates everything with all the venues, plus the family of the bride, the family of the groom, and all the bridesmaids and groomsmen and us. So she takes all the stress off of us. So it's so much easier. It's well worth it.